I don't have the agenda in front of me. What are the board bill numbers, Mr. Chairman?
38. I'm 37 and 38.
All right, thank you.
And Sharita will read them, but they're both just grants.
Already read them.
You guys are live.
Okay. We're going to call together the unusual Monday morning meeting, July the 11th. Public safety, Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Alderwoman Davis,
Present.
Alderwoman Howard, Vice Chair Tyus,
Present.
Alderwoman Spencer, Alderwoman Boyd, Alderman Bosley, Alderman Oldenburg,
Present.
Alderman Narayan, Alderwoman Clark Hubbard,
Here.
Alderman Page,
Present.
Vice Chair Vaccaro.
Present.
Chair Vaccaro.
That's okay. That's okay. I'm demoted for the day anyway.
I'm sorry, Chairman Vaccaro.
No, that was good. We're okay. Anyway, we'll look for the approval of the minutes from the July 7th committee meeting. Do we have a motion for approval of the minutes?
I move to approve the minutes from the July 7th Public Safety Committee meeting.
Second.
Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Alderwoman Davis,
Aye.
Alderwoman Howard, Chairwoman Tyus, I'm sorry, Vice Chair Tyus,
That's okay. She's chair. She's chair of the day for sure.
I wasn't here, so I'm voting present.
Alderwoman Spencer, Alderwoman Boyd, Alderman Bosley, Alderman Oldenburg,
Aye.
Alderman Narayan, Alderwoman Clark Hubbard,
Aye.
Alderman Page,
Aye.
Chairman Vaccaro.
Aye.
5 aye votes and 1 voted present.
Okay, so we have 2 board bills and the vice chair will take over from there because they're both my board bills. We got board bill 37 and board bill 38.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Vice Chair, Board Bill 37 is sponsored by the chair. I'm sorry, Alderman Vaccaro. And Madam Clerk, would you please read the introduction?
Board Bill 37, introduced by Alderman Joseph Vaccaro. An ordinance recommended by the Board of Estimate and Apportionment, accepting Phase 4 provider relief funding and authorizing the Fire Commissioner on behalf of the City of St. Louis to enter into a grant agreement with the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services to contract and to contract to expand such funds and containing an emergency clause.
Mr. Chairman, you recognize to present Board Bill 37 to the committee.
Okay, these are actually 2 board bills that we passed, excuse me, last year, but apparently we didn't follow the right format in passing them. They're both really important. It's a grant. It's going to help with getting us ambulances and fire trucks. The chief would be on, but he's running late. Excuse me. I would just ask your favorable consideration on Board Bill 37. And we have to move them out so that they're done by Friday. That's why the unusual Monday morning meeting.
Okay. I'll go through the committee list. Alderwoman Davis, do you have any questions or concerns?
None, thank you.
Okay. Alderman, I'm not in, so forgive me if I'm out of order. Alderman Oldenburg, you have any questions or concerns?
I do not. Thank you, Vice Chair.
Okay. Alderman Page, I see you, so I'm saying it in the order that I see you.
Thank you, Madam Vice Chair. No questions.
Alderwoman Clark Hubbard, any questions or concerns?
Thank you. No questions or concerns, but I would like to add to be added as a co-sponsor.
All righty. And And I would also like to be added as a co-sponsor, and I have no questions or concerns. So Alderman Vaccaro, you are recognized to close.
I would just renew my motion that we vote Board Bill 37 out with the due pass recommendation.
Madam Clerk, since I voted present, would you please call the roll? Oh, I'm sorry. I need a motion. I entertain a motion to pass Board Bill 37 out with the due pass recommendation.
So move.
Second,
We have a motion and a second. Madam Clerk, would you please call the roll?
Alderwoman Davis,
aye, and please add my name as a sponsor.
so noted. Alderwoman Howard. Vice Chair Tyus,
Aye.
Alderwoman Spencer, Alderwoman Boyd, Alderman Bosley, Alderman Oldenburg,
Aye.
Alderman Ryan, Alderwoman Clark Hubbard,
Aye.
Alderman Page,
Aye.
Chairman Vaccaro.
Aye.
6 aye votes.
By your vote, you sustain the motion to pass Board Bill 37 out with the due pass recommendation. Alderman Vaccaro, now you're recognized on Board Bill 38. Madam Clerk, would you please read the introduction to Board Bill 38?
Board Bill number 38, introduced by Alderman Joseph Vaccaro, an ordinance recommended by the Board of Estimate and Apportionment authorizing the Fire Commissioner on behalf of the City of St. Louis to enter into a grant agreement with the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and to contract to expend such funds and contain an emergency clause.
Okay, Alderman Vaccaro, you're recognized to present Board Bill 38 before the committee.
Again, thank you, and thank you for showing up on a Monday meeting. Same thing. It's a grant that goes to the fire department, which helps pay for equipment and stuff. Should have been done last year, but apparently with everything, and then it should have been done earlier this year, but I will take the blame. But now I'm just trying to get these things out so we can get them done by Friday so they can get the money. The chief called me and said, if we don't do this, there's a good chance they'll lose the money. So that's why the urgency. And again, I will take the blame. Apparently, with everything that went on, these two board bills kind of fell by the wayside. So I would just ask your favorable consideration.
So I'm going to interject. The chair cannot take the blame because it wasn't just these two bills. It was 11 to 12 bills that did that. So the chair is very magnanimous to take the blame, but the procedure broke down in another spot. So I appreciate that, Mr. Chair, but we're going to have to do better at the other end of, I know people think that rules is just a thing that someone can just a committee, you can sign your signature, but you really have to go over those bills and you have to check to make sure all the procedures are have been done before you sign your name onto them. So we used to have full meetings when I was the rules chair, and I would suggest if you don't have full meetings that you at least have a check off or procedure to make sure that things don't happen like this, because this was not the chairman's fault at all. We had 6 or 7 from Health and Human, from Health Committee that didn't get done, and several others. And with that, if we're going to go through the list, Alderwoman Davis, do you have any questions or concern?
None, thank you.
Okay, Alderwoman Clark Hubbard, any questions or concerns?
No questions or concerns, just would like to be added as a co-sponsor to this one as well.
Alderman Oldenburg, questions or concerns?
No, ma'am. No questions, concerns.
Alderman Page.
No question, Madam Vice Chair.
And also, I would like my name added. And so Alderman Vaccaro, you're recognized to close. Chairman and Alderman Vaccaro, you're recognized to close. On
I
Bill
was fine with
38.
vice chairman.
No, Chairman.
I would just renew my motion.
Okay, I'd entertain a motion that Board Bill 38 be passed out with a due pass recommendation.
So move.
Second, previous roll. Any objection to previous roll? Hearing none, Board Bill 38 is passed out with a due pass recommendation. And thank you so much, Chairman, and I'll pass the control back over to you.
First off, thank you, and I'm glad that you're feeling better and you're here with us.
Yes.
Because your knowledge is always very good. So we're going to have another public safety meeting on Thursday. I don't know. I was kind of confused as to why we couldn't squeeze them all in today, but it's just that's how it's working out. And we will not, by request of the whole staff who threatened to kill me or anybody that holds a meeting during the break. I mean, Sharita said she will personally come to my house and beat me up, and I get nervous about that. She really didn't. Somebody will take that out of context. But so we will have the one Thursday, and then we will not be holding any more public safety meetings until after September.
We're gonna have weekly street meetings. What are you talking about? Until the
Rita,
trash is
you know where
in the
she
city of
lives,
St.
don't you?
Louis.
We were told to please not have. Anyway, does anyone have anything they want to bring up? And if you have something you are trying to squeeze in, we do have Thursday's meeting. So if there's something that you feel you want to try and get heard, just please let the clerk know so we can get it done. So anything else for the good of the organization? No? Then I will take a motion that we adjourn.
I move that we adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Bye.
God bless. Thank you guys so much. See you. We're
you.
adjourned.
Alderman